I hope so. All right, first batch of articles I got for y'all. We got a Ubisoft update, but it's a positive one. At least I think so, based off the headline. They've been in the headlines a lot recently for negativity due to just their stocks being in the toilet, their games being mediocre, fans just not being happy with them. You guys know we've been covering them nonstop for the last 2 weeks. We got a new article. Yeah, apparently they're woke from Insider Gaming. Exclusive update on Splinter Cell's remake and development. This is one of the Ubisoft games that people really want besides Beyond Good and Evil 2. But for some reason they're just scared to make it. They announced the remake like a couple years ago, and we haven't heard anything about it since. We got an update. Splinter Cell's remake is making progress at Ubisoft despite rumors that the game has been quietly canceled. Insider Gaming has learned that the game is being developed under the codename North. In addition to the codename, sources have confirmed that the game is being built in the Snowdrop engine. The previous Splinter Cell games used Unreal Engine 2 and 2.5. For those unaware, the Snowdrop engine is the one that Massive Games developed under Ubisoft. Those are the people that brought us The Division 1 and 2. So this game will run on the same engine from The Division. Snowdrop has been used to develop games like The Division 2, Avatar. Oh, Avatar ran on it. I didn't even know. In Star Wars Outlaws. Huh. You know what? See, I don't know how I feel about that, chat. I don't know. So, one of the reasons why, a lot of EA games are not in the best condition is because they keep trying to make them run on engines that they're not supposed to be on. What was the engine that Battlefield runs on? I'm trying to think. I'm tired. My brain is Frostbite. Yeah. Like they switched Madden to Frostbite and it was terrible. And a few other games, and that's because Frostbite engine was developed for first-person shooters. And I was unaware that Star Wars Outlaws ran on the same engine as The Division, and it makes me wonder. It actually makes sense because, like, in the game, one of my biggest complaints is there's a lot of stiff animations, and that makes sense because in The Division, that game was pretty stiff in my opinion too. It's just really weird when she does like takedown, she gets like really stiff. Like there's no fluidity when it transitions from the takedown animations to when you press the button. So that actually makes sense, and that actually kind of worries me because I wonder if that's an engine issue, fluidity, like the physics and the motions of the characters. And I feel like in a stealth game, you do need to be fluid when you're sneaking around and shit like that, knowing that this is going to run on the same engine. That's kind of a yellow flag for me. I don't know enough about their engine, but I don't know. We're going to keep an eye on that. First announced in December 2021, the Splinter Cell remake is being led by Ubisoft Toronto. The studio seems to tease information on the game coming soon. However, that was yet to happen. When it was first revealed, the game producers, Matt West, said that it was the very earliest stages of development. He added the game was being built from the ground up with updates to the game's visuals while saying the game would remain linear. Translation, when it was first announced, they literally made this trailer. That was it. They don't have no gameplay. Probably some concept art. That was about it. Shout out to Six Brown with the sub. My issue with the Avatar game is that they had forced ray tracing. Ray tracing is the devil. As we're building it from the ground up, we're going to update it visually as well as some of the design elements to match player comfort and expectations. And we're going to keep it linear like the original games, not make it open world. Good. The gameplay experience we are targeting is directly tied to what we want players to feel, to capture the essence back when we were all playing the original games. Bring the co-op back. Bob and Steve. Bring the co-op back. That's good there's no open world. My guess is they'll rebrand like Halo and move on to the Woke Engine 5. Is that what we're calling Unreal, the Woke Engine 5? Sources suggest that the release date could come to 2026, but didn't want to be held to that time frame. That's if Ubisoft lasts that long. But that's your update on Splinter Cell's remake. Until I see some gameplay, I don't know. I'll tell you one thing about this game: the lighting better be immaculate. I think that's key for stealth games like this. I mentioned this a while back, but Star Wars Outlaws felt like a prototype for a new Splinter Cell game. I hope not. I really hope not, because I feel like when Star Wars Outlaws is a stealth game, but it's a very elementary stealth game. It's very simple. So I hope that's not the prototype. We're done watching the Undisputed video, and I can't lie, I'm down bad. Hopefully patches will make the online better over time. Welcome to the stream, Space Herm. That game is really weird. Undisputed, not the game. It's the game, but more so the community, right? I feel like the community for Undisputed is split right down the middle. People either love the game to the point where they are just dick riding the game, or people like really hate it. There's like no in between, it seems like. And I feel like there's more people that really dislike it than like it from the comments I was reading and like the tweets I was reading. I searched Undisputed on Twitter and it's a lot of negativity surrounding that game. But then there's a lot of people in the community too. They're just like super copium defending the game to the ends of the earth. But matter of fact, since we're talking about it, because I love to be right. When I was streaming Undisputed the other day, one of my big critiques about the game that I noticed when you go online is it doesn't reward anything outside of slugging, basically throwing power punches. I think the best way they could tweak it is there needs to be more punishment for counter punches. And then as well as like the amount of damage a counter punch should inflict should be based off of their heart rate, right? Like it feels like people recover stamina way too quickly. So people are just throwing power punches. And my thing is in real life, if someone throws their shoulder into a punch 7 times in a row, they will be breathing hard as fuck. So if you time it and you counter punch them in real life, you're either gonna stun them or knock them the fuck out. Because like people spamming power punches is not unique to Undisputed. I played a lot of Fight Night. I saw people in the comment section saying that I was capping about being good at Fight Night. I really was ranked high in that game. I know about, you don't know anything about, but no, y'all don't know anything about boxing. That's boxing 101. If someone constantly throws their shoulder into a goddamn punch and you're moving around the ring, you duck it or you weave it and I counter punch, maybe not in the first round, but by that third round, if I continue to jab you in the fucking face, I should be rewarded. You should have a cut on your eye. I should be getting stun animations. And then I'm going to start throwing some combos and some haymakers in there. But this game doesn't do it like that. But it's not a boxing game. This shit is goofy. That's boxing 101. What the fuck are we talking about? So people were telling me, oh no, you're trash. I'm like, no, these niggas they're powering through my counter punches. That doesn't make any sense. And it made me not want to play the game. I don't want to play the game like that. I bought a boxing game because I want to box. Otherwise we might as well make it be a street fighting game. But anyways, today Undisputed actually addressed it. So it turns out I don't suck at the game. We are aware of the issues around gameplay balancing online, including power punches breaking through blocks and reaction sync issues. That's another issue, like ghost punches hitting people. Punches that should not hit anything. Also punches that should hit aren't connecting. The physics are really wonky. They're addressing these issues. Stop. We haven't had a boxing game in like 15 years. And when you sit there and you deny that the game has issues, I'm telling you right now, this is another X-defiant moment. If this game dies within the next 3 months, 3 to 6 months, it's going to be the community's fault. I have a hard time seeing this game making it to mid 2025 and having a healthy community because there's a good portion of the community that just is dick riding this game for whatever reason. Fight Night is still better than this shit. Oh, that shit's arcaded. Nah, I don't want to hear that shit. It's almost like you know what you're talking about. Tell me, bro, you motherfuckers don't know about boxing. Yo, shout out to Chef Borquise with the sub. Appreciate it. Been really enjoying the deep dives you've been putting out. I appreciate it. And another issue too is like the single player is very bare bones. There's nothing to do in it. I seen a TikTok where somebody was like, yo, y'all need to shut the fuck up saying that, oh, the career mode don't got no story, no mini games, no crazy training mode. Shut the fuck up. I bought a boxing game to box. Is like doing boxing training not part of boxing? Like, what are we talking about, dude? You don't want more quality features in your game? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Not everybody wants to hop online and fight against power punchers. Matter of fact, I'd argue if the career mode was more fleshed out, it would give this game more legs and more time to recover, right? But because the career mode is so bare bones, most people are just going to go online and fight. But then when you go online and fight and you see it doesn't reward real boxing, just people slugging it out, then there's nothing to fall back on, because then I will say, you know what? I'm going to give them time to patch the balance, the online. I'm just going to go play career mode and get my character up. There's nothing to do in the fucking career mode. Even UFC got a training mode. Oh, why are we complaining about a training mode in a damn fighting game? You got to be kidding. Like, niggas complain about more content, and then you think I'm crazy too. Yeah, I'm going on a tangent about you dumbass niggas, bro. Where was that shit at? I put out a tweet, like my first impressions. Somebody posted this montage below it. This dude, so this is what I was talking about right here, how this game doesn't reward boxing. Shout out to this dude. He was. It's funny too, because this nigga responded. Big Bert, I guess he's a content creator. Where's he at? I think he responded right here. So this is this dude's video. Somebody linked it and he responded to my tweet. I couldn't agree more. Hopefully there's a few updates to make the game better. He's using the cheese, but he agrees. He fucking agrees. Look at this shit. You tell me this looked like a boxing game or this looked like fucking Rocky 5 when Rocky fought Tommy Machine Guns in the back alley when throwing niggas against the trash can and shit.
Come out. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a block.
He's like bragging. He's just throwing power punches. Look, these two are they're just this is some caveman shit. They're just power punching through each other.
Can they do to turn this around?
Does this look like a boxing game? Motherfuckers saying, oh, this shit is better than Fight Night. No, it's not. Fight Night is arcadey. This is arcadey. Are you kidding me? The CTE game. So like one thing I respect, yo, shout out to Big Bird. One thing I respect, yeah, he's a Twitch partner. One thing I respect is like he's using the cheese, but he's like, yeah, this shit is broken. It's unbalanced. He knows it, bruh. He fucking knows it. I can't be mad at that, dog. You're just playing the fucking meta. But this shit is not no boxing game. Motherfuckers is just happy that there's a boxing game off rip or whatever. Stop telling people they suck and listen. Your opinions suck. Ew, you just burped, dude. What the fuck? It looks like a YouTube boxing event. Off topic, but your Ubisoft deep dive, I really didn't know that POP walked so... Oh, Prince of Persia walked so AC could soar. I genuinely didn't know that. Yeah, Prince of Persia was like the first big Ubisoft game. They had other games, but like that was the first real like mega hit that they had. And then like the game was the original Assassin's Creed was based off of that shit. Looks like button mashing in the video game. Yeah, and you know it's funny, like, because people love to go back to Fight Night to like defend this shit. Oh, they used to do this. Yeah, they did used to do this in Fight Night. And I used to love to fight button spammers in Fight Night. You know why? Because by the second round, if you had good defense, you just bobbed and weaved that shit, counter it with a straight jab. By the second or third round, their character was gassed and I would knock them the fuck out every single time. And this shit, they just keep going. They just keep going. So I'm like, nah, I'm not playing this shit. Nah, I'm not gonna get mad. No, thank you. No, thank you. So like it's not a problem that's unique to Undisputed. That's not my argument. My argument is there's not enough consequence for people who play like that because that should be a strategy in the game. Slugging it out is a part of boxing, but it shouldn't be the meta in a boxing game. I liked Fight Night more because it felt like it gave me more options and it rewarded more play styles basically. But anyways, that's my little tangent about Undisputed. 5, 6 out of 10. You niggas can keep dick munching this game. It's not good. Let's see. Yeah, they're starved for a boxing game. Them brothers is starving. Xbox news. Xbox Cloud Gaming will let you stream your own games in November. Microsoft is planning to support the streaming of Xbox game libraries next month. Sources familiar with Microsoft plans to tell The Verge that the company is getting ready to test the ability to stream games that you own that aren't part of the existing Xbox Game Pass library. Yeah, right now, for those of you unaware, only games that you could stream are the ones that are under the Game Pass, and then it's not even every game under the Game Pass. It's sounding like everything is going to be streamable, which in my opinion is good. That's a big deal. Like, let's say you own a Backbone, right? Or like a Bluetooth controller you can connect your phone from. In theory, with the Xbox, I would imagine, app, you can stream any Xbox game to your phone with a Bluetooth controller or like your iPad, and you could play it like in a different room or something like that. As part of a long-running project known as Project Lapland inside of Microsoft, the software giant has been readying its Xbox Cloud Gaming service to be able to support streaming thousands of games. I'm told Microsoft will first test its new Xbox Cloud Gaming streaming capabilities with Xbox insiders in November before expanding them to more Xbox users and more games. So it's going to do a beta test, basically. I got G Cloud, and I've been playing Jedi Fallen Order the past few weeks. I just got a controller for my phone. It's nice. You can play your games on the toilet, basically. The Xbox Cloud Gaming expansion comes in the same month Microsoft plans to enable game purchases in its Xbox mobile app for Android in the US. Microsoft is able to do this thanks to the court ruling earlier this week that forces Google to stop requiring Google Play billing for apps in the Play Store on November 1st. It used to turn your Xbox on and stream it to your phone. Glad this is officially launching. This was fun in the Xbox beta a couple of years ago. I've been using the PlayStation, what is it, Play Now? It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I'm actually genuinely impressed. If you have like good internet, it works pretty good. I've used the Xbox streaming before too on the Game Pass. It's really good too. What's the name? Because I got another. I gave the Backbone that I had away, because I bought the wrong one, the USB-C one, because I have an iPhone with a Lightning port. It was on sale for Prime Day for $50, so I got it. I got the Gen 1 Backbone. And I finished the whole, I got the game right here. I finished the whole Metaphor demo. I played 4 hours from my phone with the PlayStation Play Now. And that shit was like 1-to-1. Like I couldn't see any latency. I tried the Steam Link too. So I streamed some Steam games to my phone with the Backbone to my phone. I played Street Fighter 6 to test the latency. I was able to do inputs. I was getting grabs with I was getting SPDs with with Zangief. Like is it the Portal? No, it's not the PlayStation Portal. You said $50. It's literally just a Bluetooth controller that you can put your phone in. It's in my bedroom. I'm not gonna go get it. But yeah, you just slide it in and like you hold it like that, it turns it into a controller, and then you just connect it to your PlayStation and it streams the games. I was playing Metaphor on my toilet. That's cheap. Yeah, and it works really well. I was like thoroughly impressed. I was like, for $50, I was like, that's worth it. I was like, I'm a Backbone fan now. I just got the USB-C Backbone today. Hey, Black Math Nerd, if you got a console or if you got a PC, whatever you got, try the Steam Link, try the PlayStation, try the Xbox shit on your phone. It's actually very impressive. If you want to be able to, like, I was just laying in the bed playing it with no problems. And that game is great because it doesn't require any like super fast inputs. Can I do that on my Steam Deck? Yeah, you can. You can stream games on your Steam Deck, PlayStation and PC. Although if you're playing PC games, you might as well play it natively. I beat Rebirth on my Backbone. So you're a fan too. I was like, the Backbone, it's plastic, but it's like a really quality plastic. It feels good in the hand. I'm a fan. I am a fan. If you want like a cheap alternative to the PlayStation Portal or a Steam Deck, like you don't need like super powerful hardware, you just want to stream your games from in your house. There you go. But yeah, that's that. I think this was the same shit. Yeah. Sarabon, November, Xbox players will be able to play and purchase Xbox games directly from their app. Yeah, the same shit. For my PS4 too. Jokes aside, it does work with the PS4. Play Now is on the PS4. Nuketown has been, it's only for in your house. I haven't tested it out outside the house. I've only tested it in my house. Has anybody with a Backbone tested it? In theory, I think it should work outside your house. You would need Wi-Fi though. No, nigga, not PS3. You would need like a Wi-Fi connection and you would have to leave your PS5 on. Has anybody tried that yet? I gotta test that. I don't know. I can't confirm if that works. But as long as the PS5's in sleep mode, yeah, it works. But you need Wi-Fi. There you go. Yeah, they said. I got gigabit internet too, so like it was super smooth. Yeah, I got guys at my job that game on breaks. So yeah, as long as you leave your PS5 in sleep mode, you can turn it on from your phone. There you go. You're welcome. Just download the PS5 remote or whatever, the remote app. Remote play. They got Nuketown. It's coming to Black Ops 6. Which, by the way, good news, chat, good news. Today, it was confirmed. It paid off my patience. I know it's really funny to make fun of my PC, saying I got a PS4 PC, because I'm still rocking the 2080. But one of the reasons why I haven't upgraded my PC is because if I don't have to pay for something, I don't want to. I am sponsored by a PC company, but currently they were dealing with some hardware issues, like Intel. They were kind of backed up on their chips or something like that. So it was taking a while for me to get a new PC, but I can confirm I am getting a PC very soon with all the bells and whistles. Core i9, 4090, like 100 gigawatts of RAM. We are back to full-blown PC gaming. I'm trying to get a code too. So 4090 inbound. That's the only reason. It's funny too. It came at the perfect time because I was telling my agent today, I was like, yo, I was about to probably build a PC like this weekend. But I ain't paying for shit. So shout out to Alienware. Nuketown. So I wanted to play Call of Duty on PC and I wanted to play Monster Hunter on PC. So we back, baby. This shit don't got no sound. I guess not. What happened to my Alienware laptop? It's in the closet. I'm not gonna stream from a laptop, bro. Over 9,000 gigawatts. But can it run Crysis? Just COD still blue screen PCs. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some good news. Any Amazon Prime members in the chat? Doom Eternal is free for all Amazon Prime members, and this game is fucking amazing. If you have not played it, go claim it right now. There's the link. Don't act like I didn't hook you up. This is one of my favorite games from I think this came out 2 years ago. This is one of my favorite games of that year. I think it was my second or third favorite game of the year. Fucking fire ass game. If you need something to play, this is a steal right here. You said this on game. It's on Game Pass too, but we talking for people who on PC. It's free if you got Prime. You'll actually own it. Remember, Game Pass, you're renting. This, you will actually own the game. So even if you got it on Game Pass and you played it, it's still worth claiming because you'll actually own it. Because one day you might not be able to afford Game Pass. At least it'll be in your collection. So I saved that one just to put y'all on. I'll drop the link one more time. Nothing too crazy. You got until November 13th to claim it. So, I mean, if I upload this to Hokage Highlights, at least now you know you got till November 13th to claim the game. But 2024. And then also people caught this online. Arcane Studios released a statement to the public. I read it. Niggas wasn't talking about nothing. But people got excited because we got a first look at Blade. Because remember, Arcane is working on Blade. So this is the first look at the actual character model. Because if you remember the trailer, we really didn't get a good look at him. So yeah, Black Man, Vampire. First look at Arcane's Blade. I'm sure more will start to leak out. Shout out to the internet catching that because it was part of a montage. It was part of a montage and you had to be paying attention. He was right there. What else I got for y'all? Oh, and then last but not least, shout out to Atlas. The game came out today. Metaphor. You see, I got my copy. The demo sold me. This game is a prime example of why we need to make demos more mainstream. For those unaware, the chat put me on. Shout out to the chat, Rare W, because most of you niggas don't be talking about nothing. But I'm gonna clout y'all up. The chat told me this demo was 6 hours long. It is free on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I said 6 hour demo. In my brain, I thought either this game is really bad or they're really confident to give away 6 hours of free content. I just finished the demo today. Fire. Based off the demo I played, we haven't opened the game yet. I finished the prologue. It does feel like Game of the Year material. I'm not going to lie. It does feel like Game of the Year. This shit is fucking fire. I'm not going to lie. And in the first 24 hours, this game has already sold 1 million copies, which is a big deal because this is a very hardcore RPG. I think there's already 100,000 people playing on Steam. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'll stream this game too much. I think this is a game I'm gonna play on my backbone that I was just talking about. Just something I'm gonna hop on every now and then, put in an hour or two or there or whatever. Maybe I'll stream it every once in a while. But this is one of those games I think it's a little too niche to be streaming. Most people aren't gonna want to watch it. But just know I'm gonna be playing it. It's really good. It's really good. Damn, I might put it on the wish list. It's on Game Pass. I don't think it is. You see my link. What's this right here? So shout out to Atlas putting up numbers. Yeah, I got that shit already. Also, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I think they broke 100,000 on Steam too, so they're going crazy. Matter of fact, yeah, between Metaphor selling really well and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero selling really well, and then there's a bunch of other games that have sold really well this year. Not now. Because right now, the agenda I want to push is we need to get the go woke, go broke people the fuck up out of here. The gaming grifters, we're starting to see a lot of people push back, which is actually a perfect segue into my next batch of articles. We're starting to see a pushback because people are getting tired of the lying, the scheming for views. And the next agenda, after we get the gaming grifters up out of here, the next agenda I want to push is people that say gaming is dead. The ones that say there's nothing to play. I'm talking about your favorite Call of Duty streamers, your favorite Fortnite streamers, content creators. It's time we start pushing back on them. What they're doing is not as damaging as the go woke, go broke crowd, but they're fucking annoying too. There's just too many. Since Wukong dropped, we got Wukong, Star Wars, Zelda, Space Marine, Metaphor, Sparking Zero, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, Plucky Spire, Astro. Am I forgetting something? Silent Hill. That's just off the top of my head. I think there's more games coming too. You had Shadow of the Erdtree earlier this year. You had Stellar Blade earlier this year. There are games to play. And I'm tired of these people. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired of people talking about there's nothing to play. They're fucking frauds. They don't play any game.